Congresswoman Stefanik also spoke Friday in support of Donald Trump at a rally in Concord, New Hampshire. She posted her remarks on the platform X, formerly known as Twitter. Stefanik talked about her continued efforts to help former President Trump get reelected this November, and about her stance on several issues like the crisis at the southern border, which she says, quote, is an absolute catastrophe, putting blame on the Biden administration. Here's another short clip of the Congresswoman speaking to those in attendance on Friday.
I know that the people are behind him. You know, and I know, and Joe Biden knows that Donald Trump is going to win this November. Let's get this done, New Hampshire.
As mentioned, Republican voters in New Hampshire will cast their primary ballots on Tuesday.